Hey everyone! Today I will be doing my review of Captain America 3 Civil War, and I will be comparing it to Batman v Superman. This is a three-part series that I have been doing for the past 3 months. If you would like more detail on Batman v Superman, or my pre-thoughts of seeing both, please check videos 1 and 2. Now, that being said, I will start my review. I have a sore throat, so if my voice seems a little weird, that's just kind of normal. But anyways, first I'm going to start with the plot, things I liked, and then I'm going to go on to things I didn't like. And afterwards I will be comparing it to Batman v Superman. So, starting with the plot, I thought it was pretty well done. It was something that flowed smoothly and made sense. And you could really see the clear conflicts. There was a little bit of issues with some smaller characters getting screen time, but that's my only real complaint. Other than that, it was awesome. The plot was almost perfect. But they could have elaborated a little more, and there was 3 main conflicts, I guess I'll say. There was the main conflict with the Sokovia Accords, which it was the forefront of it all. Main conflict between Captain America and Iron Man, Sokovia Accords. And Captain America's team obviously did not want to sign, while Iron Man's team obviously did, with Iron Man being the front man for the Sokovia Accords. Basically what the Sokovia Accords are is they're looking at everything that happened in the previous Marvel Cinematic Universe films through Avengers, all the way to Captain America Civil War, then Avengers 2 in Sokovia. And they're saying that maybe the Avengers shouldn't operate without government control. Stop here if you don't want any spoilers, but with you being warned, I will continue. In the end, I was hoping, or not hoping, but I was thinking that maybe Captain America would die. It'd bring the emotional feel. However, no one dying in the end was something that I didn't take issue with. I could kind of understand. If Captain America or Iron Man had either died, they would become martyrs. And if they were martyrs, then it seemed like they were right. And the entire point of the film is that maybe no one's right, or maybe they're both right. And I think that was really kind of geniusly done. Bucky's arm coming off in the end credit scene, him going back on ice, kind of made you feel for him. Whereas in Winter Soldier, he might have been the villain, but you could still feel because he was Captain America's best friend that was tortured, and he forgot everything about his past life. And that's really brought to the forefront with Black Panther, who is one of the greatest Marvel Cinematic characters ever. He's definitely one of the 3 best in this movie, right behind Spider-Man and Ant-Man, because you know what his motives are, and it's incredibly clear to see. In the beginning, there's a bombing, and it's put on the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, and Black Panther's dad dies in that bombing. And he wants revenge because he is a warrior, and he is now king, and he misses his father. So he tries to hunt down Bucky, and by doing that, that gets him arrested because he's not supposed to intervene with the Sokovia Accords, which Bucky is obviously a part of because of Captain America. And because Bucky is a super soldier. Now Bucky is a wanted man, and T'Challa, Black Panther, decides to hunt him down. And that brings him onto Team Iron Man, which in the airport fight scene, one of the best action sequences of ever. I'm just gonna say that. That's how good it was. You get to see his kind of passion, his kind of anger towards Team Cap, and he's not pulling any punches. And right before the airport scene brings in one of the best characters of all the Marvel Cinematic characters. One of the best superheroes. One of the best superheroes. I'm just gonna say that. Spider-Man. Tony Stark goes to Peter Parker's apartment and tries to get Spider-Man on his team, and of course he succeeds. And we really get to see how Spider-Man works and how he thinks. He's just a teenager that wants to do good with the power he was given. They don't explicitly say or specifically say that with great power comes great responsibility, but it's implied. And that's kind of what's great, is you get to know why everyone's working the way they are. The comedy in this movie was amazing. It's hilarious. There was 2 lines from Ant-Man which were hilarious. There's one when he's inside Tony Stark's suit and he says, "I'm your conscience. I'm your conscience. We haven't spoken in a while," or something like that. And then there's another, he's like, "Does anyone have any orange slices?" Which, it's hilarious. It's turned into an inside joke between my friends and I. And I don't know, this movie just seemed kind of perfect. If they had given Spider-Man, Ant-Man, and Black Panther a little more screen time to be themselves, then it would be absolutely perfect. But the screen time issue is like my only issue with the film. So yeah, I'm giving it a 9.7 out of 10. Now I'm going to compare it to Batman v Superman, which Batman v Superman is not what you want a Batman or Superman movie to be. They tried to put too much in there. You didn't really see either character's motives, and there was no clear conflict, whereas Civil War, you got to see all the characters' motives, which it's not explicitly stated what their motives are, but you get to see through dialogue and through action what their motives are and why it works. And there's no clear conflict in Batman v Superman, as where in Civil War there's a perfectly clear conflict with the Sokovia Accords and whole superhero registration. Another thing is Batman, one of the main heroes of the film, did not feel like Batman from the comics. It wasn't comic accurate. Whereas Captain America 3, Civil War, Captain America was super accurate, and already knowing his character from the MCU, it fits perfectly. It doesn't feel like he changes at all. And when he does, it's character growth, not character change. And yes, there's a difference between character growth and character change. Character change is when the character's personality differs from the start with no real reason. There's no growth from the plot. They just decide to change. Where character growth is when they learn from mistakes and they learn from their experiences, which is great. I'm not going to give the DC Extended Universe too much hate, because it's only their second film, and I did like Man of Steel. It was definitely way better than Batman v Superman. But in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I feel Captain America Civil War was the best way to end the trilogy. So from that being said, definitely if you haven't seen the movies, see them. And that's it. Have a nice day. Peace out.